Guys, the big reveal. What car is Calvin driving to the event this Sunday? You ready for it? 3, 2, Amar just walked into it. 1. Cool, so I'm currently at VRS in Northampton under a crazy amount of pressure because this coming Sunday in Northampton, we're doing a car show, guys. Loads of you are coming. CCD The Event 2024. It's going to be the biggest car event that I've ever done in my life. And yeah, it's a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. I've got loads to sort out with the event, loads to get organised, but more importantly, we need to get cars ready. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the list of cars that we're bringing to the event, and we're also going to be talking about the car that I'm going to be arriving at the event in myself. Let's get on it. So on my phone, I've got car show notes. Look, car show notes, loads of car show notes. On the notes, we've got the list of cars that we're going to be bringing to the event. One at the top of the list is the Golf GTI, which is behind me here. We're going to talk about that shortly. We're bringing the Range Rover Sport. That's the one that's getting given away in a couple of weeks' time. Audi R8, that's been stickered up. It's looking really good. The M5, the Shed M5, that's not been on the channel for a while. We're going to be talking about that as well. And then finally, the M3 Touring. Oh, and the car that I'm going to be arriving to the show in, which we're yet to talk about. I'll be honest, at the point of filming this video, I don't actually know what the car is. We're yet to sort that out, but that is going to get spoken about at some point in this video. Also in this video, I actually had a meeting with Chiro yesterday, the event organiser, petrolhedonism.club on Instagram, and we're going to cut into a section of us talking about what's going on at the event, the plans for the event, all the exciting stuff that we've got going on at the event as well, with him as well, right? So the Golf GTI, this is the car that's getting given away at the event, thanks to Car Vertical. So if you want to be in for a chance of winning this car for completely free, go to the Instagram post on my Instagram account, and I think you simply comment or tag a friend that would love to win this car, and follow myself and Car Vertical. That's all you've got to do. There's no money, there's nothing, you ain't got to do nothing else. Just go to that post, tag a friend, follow them 2 Instagram accounts, and you'll be in for a chance of winning this car at the event. So, Will, it is car show prep time. The pressure's on. The pressure's on you as well. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I suppose it is, yeah. So
you're busy, you're mega busy anyway, and then I generally load a lot onto you, but yeah, currently...
like to be busy, don't we, so it's all good. I'm only one man, but people think I'm not.
Yeah, I'm one of them people.
It is what it is. You make your own bed, you got to lay in it.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah.
You're the man, mate, you're the man. So the Golf GTI, this is obviously the one that Car Vertical are giving away.
Yep.
It's a GTI Performance. Nice car, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good, yeah. So it's got the, what would be like the Golf R brakes, so it's got the vented bigger 310 rear brakes, Golf R style front calipers, which are just the bigger club sport ones. So, and it's got the electronic diff as well, and it's DSG obviously, and what else? It's full leather as well. It's got the red stitching.
It's a really good spec car, isn't it? So it's been with you for the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
And obviously the aim of the game is to get it ready for the show.
Yep.
Is it good? Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's fine. So what we did, we got it in, had a look round it. Water pump's not leaking. Yay.
Oh, that's good.
So it's had new brakes on the back. I think I don't know, obviously, it's presented as is, but this left rear wheel's stiff. Basically, they get water in the seal, they corrode, and the piston sticks.
Oh, right.
And then what happens is it wears the pads down prematurely, and then you end up with either a blue disc, knackered pads from overheating, or the wheel locks on. So this one, we bought a pair of red rear brakes for another vehicle, and it had one on it, and I just happened to have the correct side for this, because I went to the shed. I was like, please be the right side, or this is going to cost a fortune.
Oh, no way.
Calvin's going to kill me.
Oh, that is so good.
The caliper's like 400 and something quid otherwise.
Oh, man. So,
and then the second hand we've got was only 800 to you, so it's fine.
Top man, appreciate that.
Front brakes are fine. It's got a back box delete, I've noticed. It's got an intake on it as well. I presume it's tuned.
I think it is tuned. I can't remember. I think it is tuned. Yeah, stage 1.
Yeah, stage 1. So we've done the front diff service. So it has a Haldex on the front diff with like a clutch pack, which locks the diff up. And we took the pump out, cleaned all the pump, cleaned all the housing, replaced the oil in that. So that's the little diff in between the drive shafts. Then the gearbox is DSG. That's had new oil, new filter, everything done. The intake looks new, so obviously no air filter. It's had the genuine pollen filter, genuine oil filter, genuine plugs. The coil packs look new as well. So done all that. I checked the cam magnets to see if they were working right. They were all working right.
Oh, that's good, because that's another common issue, isn't it?
Yeah, so we've done that. It's had a steel sump on it, so someone's upgraded the sump to a steel one. So that's been done as well, and that's it really. Apart from that, we just gave it a little clean around underneath and
just a general VRS.
So apart from that, you know, it's a nice looking car.
Oh, it's definitely been loved.
Yeah.
The guy that it come from.
Oh, it's got eye-back springs.
Oh, wicked.
So obviously they've been, and it looks like
it's on spaces as well, isn't it?
It's on spaces, eye-back springs, so it sits nice. So at least you haven't had to do that this time.
Yeah, because I do that on pretty much every single one of my cars. And yeah, when I saw this car originally, I thought that is exactly how I'd have a Golf GTI personally.
Yeah, and it's got obviously the performance pack, bigger 19-inch wheels, so it's a nice car, mate. And that's getting given away.
So Car Vertical were giving that away on my Instagram, and we're announcing the winner at the event. So yeah, be cool. Someone will potentially be at the event, win the car, and they get to drive it home on the day.
Man, that's sick.
That's mad, isn't it? One Instagram post. Yeah, it is a nice car. So, yeah, if anyone wants to do a Car Vertical check, that there is the scan QR code, but the link to Car Vertical will be in the description below, and use my code CCD to get a discount. So, moving on from the Golf GTI.
Yep.
We've got the Range Rover.
Range Rover, yep.
The M5 and the M3 Touring.
Yep, so Range Rover, it's got a water leak in the V. We're just waiting for a couple of bits on back order, and obviously the suspension bits. There's obviously the door mirror thing and a few other bits to sort out, but it's a big car. I want to just put it on the ramp, just get everything done. All of us will do it together and just get it done and then ready for you.
There is a whole,
and batting it, so.
There's a long list of little jobs with that car, isn't there?
Yes.
Very long list. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so moving on from the Range Rover onto the
M5.
M5.
So we put the stuff in the M5 to help stop with the smoking and stuff, and then I was driving it and we were driving the road and it just felt a bit funny, so I came back. I would explain this to you and drove it in, and I was like, I could hear it ticking from the engine. I was like, oh my God, what now? Anyway, where it obviously had the engine done originally, it had some repair done on the injectors on 1 and 2, and basically the insert they put in the head was just basically push the injectors out. So we've had 2 new injectors. Had to take all the top of the rock cover off, everything out of the way.
You've done all this before as well, haven't you?
On the other side, and the camshaft on the other side.
Oh my God.
So then we've done, so we did all that, had an insert made for the head, had to do it all in situ.
Oh my God.
Long, but yeah, it was a faff. Made it work, got a bolt, put it in, made sure the other one was all right.
Yeah.
That had already got an insert in it as well. Replaced the insert in the other one, that's done. So we put it all in, new injectors, resealed the back injector, so the whole bank one's just been redone on the top, and started it up, replaced the plugs, put it all back together, and now I need to charge the battery. I've driven it, just ran the estate, but I need to go and drive it properly. Yeah, hopefully that one, it'll be fine. So that's that. And then what was the other car?
M3 Touring.
Wait, what? M3 what?
This car. Did you?
What Touring?
Do we even need to talk about that right now? I think, should we come back at the end?
Well, it's not here because it's having something done to it.
So later on in the video.
Where it fell off the ramp, we're having to have all the side painted again. And
that car. Yeah. So, should we come back later on in the video then we'll talk about...
at the moment that's just having an exhaust manifold sorted, isn't it? So that's where it's at.
Okay.
So we'll get that back and have absolutely no time at all to put it back together, and it'll all be great. But there's 24 hours in a day, isn't there? So
yeah, you don't sleep, do you? You don't need sleep.
I'm not going to be able to, am I?
You don't eat. By the looks of things, you lost a bit of weight as well, so you're definitely not eating. So you could not sleep on the head. Yeah, ain't got the time for it. So yeah, that's everything for now. We'll put back probably later on in the video. I'm not too sure how this video is going to unfold, and all the cars will be magically
lined up,
complete, and ready for the event. Yeah. Sorted. Right guys, so I'm currently sat in my office with Chiro, aka petrolhedonism.club, who is the organiser of the event. For people that don't know, we're talking serious stuff, Chiro, aren't we? We've got so much planning to do. It's close to the event. How are you feeling?
I can't remember if this is like the 4th year or the 3rd year. Like I think we did 21, 22, 23, so it's the 4th year, right?
It's the 4th
2 years at Findon, 1 year St Neots, and now we're moving it to a bigger venue, Wilton Mill karting circuit, which is a really cool dynamic, and we're going to be parking the cars, the show cars, around the circuit, which is different.
The layout of the event and the present, like the way the site looks, it's a far cooler looking site, isn't it? Like St Neots was amazing, don't get me wrong, but it was just a big plain field, whereas now we've got a go-kart track. It's just a bit more exciting. Is there actually going to be go-karts at the go-kart track?
So the small circuit, there's the big circuit, which is where we're going to park all the cars, and that's the show.
So there's 2 circuits?
Yeah, the small circuit is actually going to have go-karting on the day. All the winners then go into a final against Calvin.
I better win. So, we'll see.
We've built in a 1 minute of noise, which is in memory of lost fathers. At 1 o'clock, we're going to build the whole event around that.
Something else I was going to say, we've got last year we wanted to have the dyno there as well.
So we've got the dyno and we've got the burnout pad. The burnout pad last year was in front of the stage, and that was wicked. When Jamie turned up with the Supra.
Yeah, that was wicked.
As a bonus, we had the S15 with coloured tyres as well.
Yeah.
We've got the kids bugaboos. Again, that's on site and one of the Wilton Mill features attractions for kids. It is a family event. We're going to get trampolines in, bouncy castles.
This is about families. It is Father's Day, so we're really pushing the whole father thing. We've mentioned about the minute of silence, or a minute of noise, sorry, for lost fathers of the world. We really want to encourage this as a, cars brings people together.
Calv, like you for me, like coming to my shows for all these years, you've always come along with Kai and had a Father Sunday out. And for me, when I see a grandfather, a son, and their grandson like together at an event, that is the epitome of what a car show is about. It's like bringing families together, and it is ultimately a static show with some live attractions. But that's the safety aspect of it. So I want people to know it is really safe for you to bring your kids and like enjoy the day. But it's, I say we're doing this Father's Day this year. I think this could be your slot every year just because of what you stand for.
Yeah.
And your latest videos with the Beamer you bought and you gave it back.
Yeah.
And
His
son was there through that journey, and that kid will never forget that
what a
experience.
moment.
You know what I mean?
Other highlights, we've got
You've got special guests.
Special guests, influencers lined up to come as well. We're not going to. No, we can.
Jamie officially gassed, Ricky, LLF, like they've come to every single one of your events before. Like they're big friends of yours and mine, and we're just waiting on Motor Addicts to confirm if all 3 of them can make it, or if 1 or 2 of them can make it, because there's 3 of them. It's a lot hard to get 3 of them in the same place.
Of course.
But, you had a lot of.
We've got a whole list of
there.
friends.
You had live tattooing last year, so hopefully we're going to have live tattooing again this year.
That's a good point.
You've got a car you're giving away with Car Vertical on Instagram, which we're going to be like pulling that out live at the event.
So announcing the winner of the Golf GTI.
Phone the winner from the stage live in front of everybody.
It's going to be mad, isn't it? It's going to be the biggest event that I've ever done. And
the thing is, every year I get so emotional when I watch his TikTok or his video, because he's like standing there like proper overwhelmed when he's arrived. And last year you arrived on the back of a trailer.
And even when I arrived last year, I remember thinking, this is crazy. This is like, and it's kind of, it's mind-boggling, because for me, I don't know, you can't put it into words. And even me planning that walk up to the stage and getting on stage, it's a big moment for me. For that to all sort of soak in, I still struggle to deal with that every year.
I think Kai was more in control of his emotions than you were.
Yeah.
Like he was like waxing lyrical on the mic, saying like how amazing it was and this, and you're like.
It's nice to know that the channel's growing, the support's growing, and just the love and energy and sort of input from everyone that watch the channel stuff. It all comes together at that point in time.
The awards we're having made this year as well, so we're working on like having some really cool awards, and Calvin and the brothers go around the show like picking out their best. Like Leon always picks out his best car.
Yeah, and that's good. Like that. Includes the family, yeah.
And have different zones ideally of different cars. So we have the retros, we have the classics, and you've got the German section. Then you've got your channel cars, people that have either bought one of your cars or won a car from Planet of Dreams. We have a section for that as well.
Even all the cars that we've currently got on Planet of Dreams, I think one of them, we should have revealed it by the time this video goes live, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna have a nice lineup of cars for Planet of Dreams. We're gonna have the M3 Touring there, my M5 there. I'm going to be arriving in a car which at this point of filming we don't actually know what that's going to be, but there's going to be
supercar area as well.
There's going to be a supercar area.
Well, we always get supercars anyway, but we're talking to a couple of supercar clubs as well. Everybody loves supercars. I think the older people like the nostalgia of the retro and the classics, but that's where it's a real family day out, going back to that, because the kids will be like, look at that Lamborghini, whereas the dads will be like, look at that Cortina. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His dad may have had a Cortina. So it's a thing for the generations. And I know we're talking about sons and fathers and stuff like that, but it's open to mums, dads, grandparents, kids, children, boys, girls, everybody.
Yeah, I'll link the ticket link in the description below. I'll also link Chiro's Instagram in the description below if you want to hound him with any questions
get onto
about
the website and hit us any questions. All the tickets are available on Eventbrite, but if you go to petrolheadism.club /2024 events, Calvin's Car Diary is listed there, and you can get your tickets and the information. And we're building that up, so as soon as we have the menu for all the food offerings, we've got the timing, stuff like that, we'll be uploading it to the website, adding that in, and yeah, who knows, next year it might have its own website.
So, Will, we're got the show this weekend.
Yeah, it's proper last minute, isn't it?
It really is. Well, I suppose you and we're both running a business, we've got loads going on, and throw a big car
waiting for people, waiting for suppliers. The M3 won't be running at the show.
Okay.
But it will be a lot more done than it was last year, so.
It's made a lot of progress, isn't it? It's made a hell of a lot of progress. There's still a few bits we're going to do before the weekend as well.
Wheels, 19-inch wheels.
We're going to go 19s. Explain the mindset behind the 19-inch wheels.
Well, we can put a bigger brake behind it, number one.
Yeah.
Whether or not we need it for the brakes, I'm not sure yet because I've not seen them, but and I think they look nicer. Door mirrors.
The door mirrors, yeah, let's talk about them because they've bothered me from day one. We bought them on eBay as like E46 M3 touring wing mirrors that fit straight to your car. Brilliant, they're brilliant, and they literally did. We painted them, fitted them, but they just didn't look good today. They look wrong.
No, I mean,
they looked all right.
You can tell the difference, so.
So we've got this guy in Hungary who builds M3 Tourings.
He's recast the base plates to fit the coupe mirror onto.
Yeah.
So we've got that casting, although raw, we're gonna make that nice and fit, and then send that and the mirror to Daz.
Dark side.
Yeah, and then he can paint the casing, same colour as the car, and then send it back, and we'll hopefully put it all together and it will just fit.
So visually the car's going to be looking 100%.
Well, it'll have proper M3 mirrors, won't it?
Yeah. So. I've also noticed the obvious that it's now got a front end on it.
Oh, right, yeah, and the bumper's just on the racking up there. So.
Wicked. So
the bumper just clips on these. So
quite a lot's changed under the bonnet as well, because we in the last video we literally just dropped the engine in and then we were done.
So it's all got exhaust manifold, the gearbox is on at the minute. So yeah, that's all.
Can we have a look inside there? Is that?
Yeah, I mean you better see.
So we've got a turbo now.
Yep. So turbo's up there. So we've gone with a different turbo now.
Oh really?
It's the same style but with a different company. And then we were twin wastegate. We're now single wastegate, much bigger one because of how it fits in there. It was an absolute nightmare to get that to work.
I'm sorry.
No, it's one of those. Obviously you want aircon.
Yeah, I do want aircon.
The aircon pump would sit here, but there's now part of the manifold and wastegate. So putting the manifold in and making the manifold and hanging the turbo's fine, but the downpipe's got to come out somewhere.
Yeah.
Because of the steering column down to the rack, you just won't fit down there. So we've had to. The aircon pump is now going to have to sit on this side of the engine.
Because you've got a bit more space over here, but in order to do that...
There's some space, yeah, so I've just got to work out a bracket and then we'll have to work out a pulley system for it, but it is what it is, so...
A bit of a challenge.
Yeah, you know, I love a challenge, don't I?
Well, you've got it with me in your life.
So, and then I'm going to start doing a bit of a dry build anyway.
Yeah.
And get a load of bits in, then we're going to drop it all out. That sounds crazy, we'll just pull it all back out, and then we'll do the underneath of the car. So I'd like to try and get that done before we go to the show. So we need to get a carbon fibre rock cover for it as well.
Okay.
Because obviously the downpipe's so close to the plastic one, carbon doesn't burn, so we'll get one of those.
Wicked.
But we'll try and get it built up as much as possible, so that it looks how it would be.
Mate, I'm looking forward to seeing it. So we're all going to see it on display on Sunday.
Yep.
And it's going to be looking...
mostly done.
Yeah, it is.
To the untrained eye, they might just think it's done, but obviously
through your eyes, you see
a lot of your subscribers know cars and stuff, so they'll know that there's a pipe not there or this or that.
It's not running or whatever.
Exactly. But we know we're not trying to hide that. So.
No, of course.
But I'll make it look as much as I can like it's going to be. So
that is amazing.
We put all the M3 wheel arch liners in as well, and the brackets, and then the brake ducts we've got both sides.
Oh,
so
wow.
They don't.
Because it's got the proper wheel arch liners.
So we're going to trim. We've just got to do a little bit of trimming here to make it fit nicer, and we'll do all that as well. So.
Oh, wicked.
I'm trying to put M3 bits everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's a
genuine
M3. As much as I can, you know.
Mate, you've made some wicked progress on it as well.
Got like a billet gear shifter thing and
wicked.
Lots of bits. So I need a gear knob.
Okay.
Because the one in the coupe out the back was absolutely awful because it'd done loads of miles. So
I'm BMW's best friend at the minute, so
job for you. Try and get me a gear knob.
I'll get you a gear knob.
Yeah, because we've got the Gator's in there, the red Gator. So we just need a nice gear knob for the top.
Okay.
For an M3 coupe, whatever, it doesn't matter. So,
Okay.
And then we can put that on the gear changer, and then that'll look nice. So.
All right. So we've got some wicked videos to come on the M3 Touring. Plenty to come for that.
Yeah, there'll be loads now.
There's loads more to do.
Every other week there'll be a change to the car.
Wicked.
And if you want to do a video on it, then we can do it, and people can see it evolve very quickly.
Yeah. Wicked.
I still haven't revealed to everyone what car I'm going to be driving there in, so my mic's flapping around over there. Let's head out the front, and talk about the other car, which is, drum roll, head out the front wheel, let's head out the front. This just makes absolute sense.
In fact, Amar, you hold the camera for this section of the video because this is like a big part of the video. So guys, the big reveal. What car is Calvin driving to the event this Sunday? You ready for it? 3, 2, Amar just walked into it. 1. Yes, people, I'm going to be arriving at the event in the Shed M5, so I'm super pleased to announce it. I'm super pleased that the car is finally complete and we can drive it again. But before I talk anymore, let's get Will back on camera and explain where he's at with the M5. We attempted to do it last year and it broke down literally a couple of days before.
Yeah, when it came back from the body shop, we noticed it was not to do with the body shop, but we noticed it was smoking on it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but we've put that the seal conditioner in, and so far it seems okay.
Yeah.
So, and obviously we fixed the injector faults. We did that in another video, didn't we? Talked about that.
Yeah, we talked all about that.
So yeah, hopefully it'll.
I think it's just going to be a case of running it for a period of time.
Well, I've been driving. You've taxed it now, so I've been driving it and it's been fine. So I'm happy with it in a minute. The only thing I have got to do, I think it's this one. I've got to lift the headlights up because I drove it at night and the headlights are pointing at the floor. I was like,
oh really?
Yeah, I've just got to adjust the headlights.
Okay, cool.
I'll check the level sensor on the back and then that's that. And then yeah.
Wicked. I'm looking forward to driving it.
Yeah, should be
such a nice car, isn't it?
It's lovely, man.
We've had the whole car repainted. We've had the wheels done, and new tyres.
New tyres, calipers painted, everything.
Mechanically, everything's been done. So we've had, it's literally like a full bloody project car, that is.
Yeah.
And we've done it all, and it's looking stunning. So yeah, I'm going to be really pleased to be arriving at my event in that. Obviously, I just thought it'd be a great car to arrive at the event in, but I didn't know how ready it would be. So last year we attempted it, it didn't go to plan. So this year we're going to attempt it again. Worst case, we do have a recovery truck on standby, but hopefully I won't be arriving this year on the back of a truck again, all right? So I'm really looking forward to seeing you lot there. There actually is still a few tickets available, so if you've not yet bought yourself a ticket, I will link the ticket link in the description below. If you buy it online, you get the tickets cheaper, right? So if you buy in advance, you get the tickets cheaper. There will be tickets available on the gate. You can pay on entry. That is an option, but it is dependent on 1, if there's any available, and 2, of course, you're gonna pay a higher premium for the tickets on the gate, all right? So guys, that's everything. Oh wait, we can't cut it there because there's something I need to explain to you before you go. The number plate, it's back on the original plates because there was an issue with putting the shed plate on with the DVLA, which I've now basically had to add myself as an owner on the car again, long story. But we've got a new logbook coming and we're going to get the shed plate on it in time for the event. This car is known as the Shed. It needs to be forever known as the Shed, and we need to get the shed plate on it, all right? So that's going to happen before Sunday as well. See you later.